All right, what's going on, everyone? Yeah, I was just in the hospital taking a test, and this video is really not about anything at all. It's just a reminder to myself, just going in here to give a test. Like, I had to lay down on this thing, and they have to put a needle in you and, get your blood drawn, and then they put this stuff in you after about 20 minutes. You go into this little hole thing and you're laying back, and then they put this thing on your head. I got an MRI on my head. But I'm in there, and doing these kinds of things, I get very, very panicky. And I had a panic attack, but it wasn't so bad to where I was like, get this thing off of me. Like, I got very close, but I didn't do it. I said, you're all right. It's gonna be all right. Let it go. Invite it to come. But it was, if I wouldn't have took a walk and got some exercise, and you know what I mean, I didn't feel a little better, I would have probably freaked out in there. I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I was crying in the machine, and I was like, freaking out. I don't know why I'm like this with going to the hospital and being in hospitals. I do not like hospitals at all, and I don't like going to the doctors. This is like something that is, it's so hard to do. Like, the whole time leading up from the day before I knew I had to give this test, I said, they're gonna have to shoot that dye stuff in my veins. And I know the last time I did that, I got like this real burning sensation in my neck, and I think in my face and stuff, and might have been in my chest a little bit from what I remember. But I started really panicking. I mean, really, really panicking. Like, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't swallow. I was just completely panicking. And this time it wasn't as bad. But why am I saying this? Why am I saying this all? It's because even though I am not scared to be dead, I'm still scared of death. I'm still scared of the process of having to die. And this is something that I didn't face yet. I didn't face this for myself, and I don't really know how to face it. I mean, I think about death all the time. I think about, when will it be my day? When will it be the moment that Nate leaves this world? And I can't get comfortable with the fact that one day I'm not going to be breathing anymore, One day I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna be here. And it's just the thing with having to die, having to transition from breathing and living into the stage of being dead, because I won't know it when I'm dead. But I do my best not to think of it, and it's like I'm putting myself through this. I can't explain it to people. I'm putting myself through this stage where I am desperately wanting to face my own death. I want to face it before I die. And I'm such a coward. Like, I go into these hospitals and I see these kids, these little children with leukemia and cancer and tumors in their brain, and they're laughing and they're giggling and they're having a good time, and they're, at least that's what they show. I know they have bad days, but these little children are so joyful. And it's just like they don't have really too much of a care. I know that they're on like pain medicines and stuff, but when I go into these places, like, I'm a complete coward, man. Like, I am a coward. I am a coward, dude. I'm a coward. I think about like World War II, when The Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, and how them guys were stuck in that ship with that water coming in, and they knew they were going to drown. They knew they were going to die. Imagine how horrifying that is. Now, I'm not doing this video to get us horrified. I'm not doing this video to get anybody to panic. I'm not doing this video. That's not the energy that I want to put out. I want us to face these things, and that's what I want to do before I depart from this world. And I don't know if that's the process I'm going through. I don't know what is going on. I just really don't know. I really don't know. But I know that I am, the last 6 years, ever since my brother died, and even before that, I just been thinking about death all the time. I've been thinking about, how will I die? When will I die? Will I be breathing? Will I be conscious? Will I die from cancer? Will I get some kind of illness that I can't do anything about? And this scares the living shit out of me. It really does. I can't lie. It scares the shit out of me. And if I sat here and said anything else, I would be lying to myself. I'd be lying to myself. You know, I'm having some health things right now go on, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm at the doctor's. You know, I don't talk about this on my channel, but I am having health problems. I am having health things go on. So now everybody knows. But, you know, you see me on the camera and I look like I'm healthy. I look like I'm doing good. I look like I'm the average guy just going about life. But I have, you know, problems breathing. I get panic attacks. I'm having chest things go on in this area, right in here, from where I swallow, my, whatever this is called, to right here, right around where my heart is. And then my back, I'm having things with my head, my eyes, my neck, and my back. I don't know what, like I said, from this concussion I had, the way that I got hit, ever since I had that head injury and that concussion, I've never been the same. I've never been the same. I've been having these problems for 20 years. In 2023, I will be having these problems for 20 years, 2 decades. And I suffered long enough. I suffered long enough. And that's why I think when I go in these hospitals, I start panicking, because I say, when I get older, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in a hospital. I do not want to be in a hospital bed. I do not want to be... It all depends on the environment. If there's really cool nurses and there's something there that I want to cling on to, that I want to live for, then maybe. But if I'm just there and I'm just sitting there and there's IVs in me and just thinking about this, I don't want to go through it. I really, really don't. And I don't care. People can call me a coward, because I am a coward. I am a coward. I am a coward in certain ways. I'm a coward. In other ways, I think I'm pretty bold and to the point, but in some ways I'm a coward. And I don't know. I just wanted to get on here because you didn't see me when I was in there, because I don't have a camera on me to film. But, you know, I was panicking. I was crying. It's just, there's something with me. Ever since I had this head injury, there's something with me. I just cannot control certain things. I can't. It's a medical condition that I can't control. And I'm admitting this on here so that people know this a while. I don't use this as an excuse. I'm not using this as an excuse for people to feel sorry for me, or to say, look at me, I'm the mentally ill guy. That's not what I'm saying. But I do have things that go on that I cannot control. I just get these panic attacks. I can't breathe right. it's very hard to describe if I would tell you all the symptoms. I mean, I have a lot of symptoms. And there's things, when I got hit, the way that I got hit, my neck and my back also got jammed. And I'm having back issues too. My posture is horrible. Like, I'm crooked. When I walk, I can tell I'm crooked when I walk. And I'm not going to get into all this, but there's things with your spine. If your spine is misaligned, it can cause so many problems when your spine is off. Just by having your spine off, it can cause like fear and other things. You know, I've been looking into this stuff a lot. And I know that there is something there. There is something with me that I cannot pinpoint. But I just know that there is something that is not right. I know myself. I know myself better than anybody. And I know before I had the head injury I had, before I had the really, really severe concussion that I blacked out from, and then I seen all kinds of colors, and I still have static in my vision, floaters, and these little circle dots and squiggly lines, like thousands of them. When I squint and I look in a light, I can see thousands of these little dots in my vision and stuff. And it's just not normal. I shouldn't have that. And with the panicking and other things, I know there's something going on. I just know that I know. But it also made me like this really artistic type of guy. It made me this person that I want to like express myself and do creative things and look into things and research and learn. It made me more compulsive. It made me more obsessive with things. You know, when I start obsessing on something, I have to say, look, Nate, slow down. You're obsessing, you're compulsing over something, but I almost can't help it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like I cannot help it. It starts going and I don't know how to stop it. I really don't know how to stop it. And sometimes it's worse than other times. It comes and it goes. But it's always there somewhat. It never leaves completely and it never stays completely, if that makes any sense. So I know this video, it's not about anything. I know it's a boring video, but you know, I think boring videos are real videos. I think videos that people are like, oh gosh, like they're yawning and they're like, what are you saying? I don't really think we're listening all the time to what people are really saying, because I know that I was scrolling through YouTube the other day, the YouTube shorts, and it's like I was just getting a full-blown panic attack going through these YouTube shorts and YouTube, because I just see so much, at least for me, I just see so much. I see so many things that are just, you can tell that people are just, they're doing something to look like they're happy. They're doing something to make it seem like their life is together or they're having a good time. And I'm not saying that some people don't have that. I want people to do that for themselves. But I just have this thing with me, and it's probably just me, but I can just sense things when someone's energy is not authentic and genuine, and I know that they're really not being who they want to be or who they really are. It puts me into a panic mode. The energy is just not right. And I know this sounds crazy, but it's not on no spiritual stuff. It's not on no hoodoo, voodoo, magic. It's not on any of that. It's just there's something with me that I look for freedom, uniqueness, genuineness, and it's really hard to find in this world today. And that just combines with all of this stuff. It's really hard to explain. And I know that I go on these things where I keep talking, but that's what I gotta do for myself, you know? And I know I'll have better days, but I'll have days where I'm also like, WTF, like, what the frick is going on here? Like, there's just some things that you can't figure out, and you can't put, you just can't put your finger on it. And when you're compulsive and obsessive, and you're kind of like a perfectionist like me, it drives you kind of loony. Now, I say I am crazy. I've lost my mind, and I'm glad that I lost my mind, because I don't have to worry about what other people think anymore. I don't care that I'm calling myself a coward. I don't care that I was crying. I don't care about those things no more. That doesn't bother me at all. It just doesn't bother me anymore. But when you're someone like me that is an artist, and you have these compulsions and obsessions, and you're kind of like this perfectionist, you're constantly saying, how can I be the best me? How can I treat others like I would want them to treat me? And it's like, you don't get back what you're necessarily looking for. And that's why it seems like I might be this narcissistic kind of guy that just cares about myself, and it's all about me and stuff. But I'm really not like that. I want to do things, and I want people to be real with themselves and real with me. But it's like, I just don't feel it today so much. I just don't feel it. I don't feel like it's there. And then the few channels that I do watch, they don't even make videos anymore, because there's hardly anybody there. But I don't understand it, because these are some of the realest people that I have ever heard in my life. A couple people I'm subscribed to. I listen to these guys all the time. And I listen to one other girl. It's mostly men that I listen to, but it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. I don't care about that. But these people, they're so real with themselves, and they talk about things. They're not holding back. They're not putting anything on. They're actually saying what they really need to say for themselves. And these are the only people that I can listen to now. I can't listen to bullshitters. I can't listen to people that have an agenda. I can't listen to people that try to stuff religion and spirituality down your throat. I can't listen to people that I can just feel their energy, and I can tell. I just have a sixth sense with these things. I can just tell. And that's why I'm always by myself. That's why I'm always saying that I'm a loner, and I'm a guy that wants to isolate and stuff. But yet again, I don't want to do that all the time. But I really don't know people. I don't know places. I don't know things to go to where I feel like, okay, I can be here for some time. And I'm constantly running. I'm constantly by myself. I'm constantly isolating. And I like being by myself, but it's not good isolating 100% of the time. I can do it most of the time. I can isolate. I can do it most of the time. But there's some days where I just want to get out. I'm going to start driving here. It's really hot. And this steering wheel, I can't even grab this steering wheel hardly. Yeah, there's some days where I just want to get out and I want to do things and I want to go places. But it's like, I don't know where to go. I really, really don't. I really, really, really don't. And that's just me being honest with everybody and myself. And then I say, well, I might as well get used to me. But there's somebody that said in their video about servitude and serving other people. And that's what I would really like to do. I would really like to be doing something where I can make a living, but I'm serving others as well. I'm serving their needs. I'm giving them something they need. And then it makes me feel like I'm a part of that. It makes me feel like I'm helping something. It makes me feel like I'm actually doing something. You know what I mean? That's what every man wants to feel. That's what every one of us wants to feel. But it ain't like that all the time. You know, and me, I don't mean to be this guy that seems like I'm some narcissist that just always wants to be alone and just wants to say, you know, screw people and I don't want to go anywhere and do anything, because that would be a lie. That is not how I really am. It's just I don't really know any places to go or people to really do anything with and stuff. It's just me being honest. I really don't know what to say. This steering wheel is hot as shit. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to drive with this like this. I'm going to have to find somewhere to go in the shade here for a second. Here we go. I'm going to have to sit here for a second. Yeah, this steering wheel is like ready to melt. So yeah, I'm going to end the video. I don't even know if I'm going to upload it, but I'm just ready to make a move in my life. But at the same time, I get caught up with thinking about my later life when I'm older and when I have to deal with these things. And it's like, I want to block it out of my mind, but at the same time, I'm in this process of kind of like facing it, like taking it head on. I don't want to hide behind anything. I don't want to do this in my videos. Oh, hi, my name's Nate. Put the intro on. Hey, everything's cool. Let me put the mask back on. That's not what I want to be for people. And I'm not going to be that for people, you know? So, God willing, goodness willing, universe willing, if something happens here, then I am forever grateful. I am grateful to whoever donates, to whoever supports my channel, to whoever sticks around here and is actually with me and supports me no matter what. That's all that I can ask for. I can't ask for nothing else. I don't want nothing else. I really don't. I just want to do my arts. I want to serve myself as well as other people, because you have to want to do it. You have to have a will to do this. I think if you don't have the will to do it, then you're not going to do it. But I do have a will to do these things. It's just, I have to admit that I don't know really where to go. I really don't know what to do with most of this kind of stuff. So that's why I'm always by myself and I'm always isolating and I'm always doing videos like this, because I don't see anything else right now. It's kind of like I'm blind in that area. I don't focus on the future. Even though I think of death, I don't want to focus on the future, and I'm not thinking of the past. I'm thinking of now, 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 now. What can I do now? That's all that I'm thinking of. So anyway, it's just a video. It's just a video of me talking some shit here. So if you got this far in the video, do what you got to do for yourself. And while you do it, if there's some way that you can help give others what they need, then that's great. What else can we do with this little bit of time that we have? It was basically just a reminder showing me how short this life really is. 36 years old. Soon enough, that will be 46, 56, 66, 76, however old I get. I don't know. But while I'm here, There's got to be something for me. There's got to be a place for me to do my thing with. Because I don't want to live the rest of my life like this, the way that I'm living right now. I just don't want to do it. And I'm not going to do it. It's just going to be hard getting out of my comfortability, getting out of the situation that I'm in, because this is all that I really know right now. And it's so hard to just drop everything and say, I'm going and I'm doing something. Because I know after I do these doctor's appointments, I want to make a move with something. I don't know what I got going. I don't know what's going to happen, because I'm an in the moment kind of guy. I'm not planning anything. I don't have an agenda. I don't have a motive. I just go by my gut instinct, and I go by the moment, and I do the best I can in the moment. That's all. So thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. Hang in there. It's all you can do is hang in there. Don't let these people bullshit you and give you these pep talks and get you all amped up for things that, they're giving you a pipe dream. Don't let people do that to you. Don't let these people keep telling you that there's something greater than life, because that's all there is reality and this life. It's all we have. And all we are is the brain and the body. Unless there is some other dimension, or there's something bigger than us, some kind of intelligence that did this. This is it, and this is what I'm focusing on. If there is an eternity, then I'm focusing on the eternity of now, right now in my life. I don't have no script. Every time I do these videos, I'm just freestyling. That's all I'm doing. I'm freestyling. It's like I'm pressing record as a hip-hop artist and going, my name is Nate, ain't I great? Eating the soup off my plate. What you want to do? Wait, I gotta lose 25 more pounds of weight, cause I get frustrated with my life. Can't seem to get it together. Don't think twice, just live in the now. How? I don't want to be proud. I just want to speak at mid-range. Screw being loud. I don't like being low neither. Why you think they call me neither either? I don't wear no beater cause I got the man biddies. But I do sure as hell like me some women titties. Later, y'all.